Well, hola, boondockers and rollers. How you and talkers too. How y'all doing this evening? Well, evening as in my time, which is 2:30 something in Alabama. And yes, I did thing from Verum doing the hola opening statement, but you know, I got this is partly about him and some other new topics and old topics, but I'm sitting here practicing yet again for pre-release coming up on the Pro Tour qualifying and some more stuff going on with that. So that is what I'm doing right now. But I felt like I wanted to go live, and hopefully people will jump on here because I tried messing with my live stream, and apparently people was not getting through or getting messages through. So I don't know I was going live, so we'll see if this does any better or if there's any people up this time, and if there's any people that really do give a shit. Because I have no idea. Uh, so, I guess until people come on here and start talking, I am going to address Verum's old video to where, uh, not his last one, of course, it's been this Charlie bullshit up until now. And I apologize if I'm not being loud enough. Uh, doing some work up here again. Do got a bedroom all nice and fixed up and warm and heated. Got a boy in there sleeping while we're doing work up here. While so he was up here crashing with me, keeping me company and everything like that. But, damn, I'm about out of dip, people. This is rough. This might be a rough little go. 2 minutes in. Oh, not a good go. But I felt I need to address his old video about me and him, because I seen people commenting on when me and him was covering the Verum situation. Somebody's jumped on here. Let's see who it is. Whoever's on here, go ahead and drop your name on through. See who I'm talking to. Unless it's one of the people that I did block for the moment. And yes, and that's another thing I'm going to address, is on his videos where me and him were covering the Charlie story, which, God forbid, it has turned into a damn Nancy Drew combination, fucking Jesse Ventura conspiracy theory. I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know if he's in jail. I don't know if he's out of jail. If people press charges. If the Easter Bunny's legit. I don't know what's going on with all that. But to address the Verum situation, we were doing some videos, me and him, and he done them first, where he was actually how I found out the whole Charlie situation was going on. And he posted 2 quick videos up, and I seen them, and then I went and done my own. And as far as I'm concerned, he was the first one to cover it. But there's people going on there and saying like, oh, so what, now that y'all have found common ground, now that y'all two are besties? We covered like a small situation to where we was making a video about shit, and we was kind of agreeing on shit that needed to be done, and that was about it. Yes, we even went on his thing. I believe what he said was, just because I allow him to comment on my videos doesn't mean we're besties. I believe that's what Verum's comment was. You could correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's what it was. And he said, I do this, and like him, I don't block people, which Verum, I do appreciate that, and I did not block people, but I did start blocking the the trolls that are really toxic, like the ones that have no substance and doesn't contribute anything for the channel, they just jump on there and say some really dumb shit. I left the trolls that do say some shit. Everybody's welcome, whether you like me or not, to do that. Like he said, everybody's welcome on his channel, whether he likes them or not. And he stays true to that. So, at least I can say that about the guy. But back onto it. Verum's video did not get addressed by me, and I felt it needed a response. So here it is, I guess. Out of his video, I heard what he was saying, and I did not appreciate the tone nor the way he done it, but that's part of it, because I'm pretty sure he doesn't appreciate the tone and the way I go about, talking about him on my videos. Even Pam Jones was saying stuff like, I've actually, Pam has called me out on saying stuff about Verum's skin color and shit before. That was all to get underneath his skin. He has done stuff to get underneath my skin. He's admitted to doing this. I've admitted to doing this. This is part of this whole entertainment deal, and the whole trying to provoke the other person is part of it. That's what happens. It's the internet. Toughen the fuck up. And I stole that from Troll TV, who said that, which is yet again another person that I really do not like nor respect at this point. Actually, I had an Instagram deal where I was commenting on a Tempo video that he put out directly after the Charlie incident, and I suggested the fact that maybe it was Crazy Tempo who called the pizza guy over there, and I made a comment towards that, and made a comment towards the fact that I challenged him. And right now, to tell you the truth, Tempo deserves an ass whooping more than Verum does. At this point, Verum said some tough shit, and he's coming on there, and he didn't really apologize as far as like I wanted him to. Like I wanted him directly to look at my brother and legitimately apologize to him. Now he did say that he went too far, that sounded a little mean, but whatever. At least he did attempt to apologize. So I guess I'll accept that. I'm still pissed about it, but yeah. He is, of course, not going to apologize for me, nothing, because, why would he? Ain't no point to it, I ain't going to apologize for shit I said about him. I may have took shit a little too far when I went to the skin color thing. I'm not a racist, but as I said to Pam, I did say to Pam Jones, I believe it was. I can't remember the exact name of the person who wrote that. She was the one that was giving me the information to begin with. But, Verum did make some valid points in his video. As I said, he did not go about it the way I would have went. He made it sound like it was, I don't know, it was like I was wanting shit to happen right then or right there, And I understood his points. You need to do your research. You need to do planning. What's it going to take to get out here? How much money? Hotel stays. Food, whatever else. You need to make all of that planning before you make a statement like this or that. But that's kind of what I was trying to do. And, yet again, I have not set up a GoFundMe yet, until I get enough people in behind to where they say they want to see this. I will not set up one. Now, there's quite a few people that have said it, Steve being one of them, said he would donate towards it, and quite a bit. Towards it, $100 is quite a bit of money to see this fight, so obviously there's interest in it. Frederick is obviously interested in it. There's other people obviously interested in it. And yes, I would still like to fight Verum. Now, Tempo, I would love to fight Tempo. Probably more than I'd like to fight Verum. I mean, I like to fight both of them, but I believe Tempo deserves an ass beating more at this point than Verum does, because Verum went on there and tried to make some valid points on that video about Charlie. And I know I'm jumping subject, which is one of my bad habits, and I need to quit doing that. But it's late at night, and I'm tired, and I'm just, coming on here to do this. But y'all was kind of jumping on like, you know about him saying that, with the pranking shit, this is how y'all need to go about doing this stuff. He did his part. He went and, was contacting people, getting shit done the right way. And there's people kind of dogging him on it. And yeah, that we kind of, Frederick Young, I'm about to drive, so I can't type too much. But what's the beef with Tempo? Oh, me and Tempo. Oh boy, Tempo to me is a clout chasing bully who is the epitome of the reasoning behind the Charlie bullshit that went on with the pizza dude. It made Charlie paranoid. Tempo had his opportunity to go and literally get a hold of Charlie and beat the living hell out of him, but he couldn't do it because he couldn't fight. We all saw that. I mean, he ran up on Charlie in the street, bare knuckle, in a goofy ass wig, jumped Charlie, got him on the ground through one single, somewhat okay punch, I guess. And then even his cameraman was in there trying to hold Charlie's hand while he, love tapping Tempo on the side of the temple. And yet again, Tempo didn't do shit. And then he's just, he looks at himself like this god of some kind, where he's posting pictures all the time, like how big he is, how strong he is, how much of a man he is, but he didn't do shit to a crack-headed 150-pounder that my 76-year-old grandmother would have no trouble beating down. So, I don't get it. But real quick, people, I'll be right back. Little boy is crying, so I'm gonna warm a bottle real quick, and I'm gonna go give that to him. And I'll jump back on here and we'll do another live stream so Frederick check back in. And we'll continue doing this. Okay, bub? Alright, see you in a minute.